Hey, I'm Greg Batlin. We're here in the Dominican Republic with a team of volunteers from Quiet Hour Ministries. This is Missions Today. Welcome to the Dominican Republic, the Caribbean's second largest nation. When Christopher Columbus landed here in 1492, one thing he noticed was the great biological diversity. Tourists come from all over the world to experience the Dominican's pristine beachside resorts on crystal clear 80-degree water. But rarely do they see the impoverished areas, such as here in Cotuí. Our team is here to work on a church construction project, to provide medical care, and to share saving grace.
I think it's like 100% humidity, we're up in the 80s, and it's very tropical.
It's so different. The palm trees, the coconuts, I'm just used to, well, there's no fruits on our trees.
We're about to build a church using these hands, given to us by those hands.
It was very surprising at first because there was no slab and no foundation.
On the back side of the property is a 30-foot drop-off.
And usually on other trips that people go on, the foundation is set. All you gotta do is the bricks and the roof. We had a lot of foundation, a lot of digging to do, and we had to get the sewer line down too.
It's raining right now. It's predicted to rain. And it's gonna rain because it's an island. So we gotta take frequent breaks.
Then the next day it will rain again, and the next day it will rain again. It rained every day. It was horrible because every time it rained, it makes the clay become sticky. So when you walk, it gets stuck on your feet. It's a mess altogether.
When we shoveled it, it didn't want to go on the shovel. It wasn't like dirt. It was like thick glue, and it was just awful. But then the community pitched in to get some money, and we got a cat, and it helped us a lot.
It's amazing. We were shoveling everything little by little, but now we have this. It's taking care of everything super quick.
The Dominican Republic Professional Unloader.
Vintage Dominican Republic, vintage.
Very original.
I am excited. The guys have been working here very hard, making the preparation, making the retaining wall. We are looking forward tomorrow to do more of the foundation. It's looking great. Of course, we don't see much, but I can visualize it's going to be an awesome job.
When I'm preaching, I'm unable to see their faces. Last night there were so many people crying. I think that the Spirit was working in their heart. I know that at the end of this campaign, there are going to be many people who will say, I know Jesus now.
I like to play the song and see the expressions on their face. I don't think they've ever seen anybody play the saw before.
It's always such a thrill to worship with the people. Right away they feel like they're loved, and we're here to be with them.
Apart from the language difference, the similarities, I think, bind us together. We all share the Blessed Hope. And even though I couldn't understand the Spanish mostly, I knew the songs. And so that really kind of bound my heart to the folks here. Marisol is a member of this church here at Quita Sueño. And she is teaching the children using the felts that we purchased for this church. And we trained her on Wednesday night, and she did a fantastic job.
Our medical clinics are always such an amazing sight. We've already seen over 1,600 people at our various medical clinics across this region. And now we're here at this one. We've got the eyeglasses in the other room, and in this room, we're seeing people for their infirmities.
I'm here with our first patients of the day. This is a mother and her 1-year-old daughter. The mom just told me her daughter has been having a flu for about a week, and at night she's having a hard time breathing. So I'm gonna take a listen to her chest and just make sure everything sounds clear. So I'll take you around the back now to the pharmacy.
After the patients have seen the doctor, they come here, and then there's a doctor here that explains how to take the medicine and what it's for.
All these people behind me are going to be helped for the clinic today. We already have helped around 300. I think that we can see many more during the day.
My wife checks their vision on the chart.
Then they go over to my husband, who does a more in-depth check and tries to fit them with what's right for them. Today we had a lady, and she apparently hadn't seen for a long time. And when she got the right glasses on, she just was so overjoyed. She was just almost in tears.
Realizing that they're going to be able to read the Bible, hopefully find Jesus, because they can see now to read.
The bus driver, of course, he takes us all around wherever we go, to the meetings at night, to our eye clinic, every place. We ask him if he'd like something to do. Oh yes, he said. So he came in and started helping us in the eye clinic.
The team from Quiet Hour Ministries has done so much for me. They checked my sight and gave me glasses. They also gave me medicine. And I have learned many good things from them because they are people who have and give a good message. I like to help people, and these are very good people. The group is very united, and they help each other. That is why we work together, and when I'm with them, I feel like I'm a part of their family.
Well, I think I was the one that was particularly concerned about missing Thanksgiving.
We were gonna go to bed and stuff like that, and then I was told that there was a secret, and we were supposed to go in this room.
And there she had pumpkin pie cut in squares for each one of us.
I told the translator all about Thanksgiving and that we needed to do something. So he says, oh, I can buy pumpkin. So it was striped in green and orange. The pastor's wife was gracious enough to let us use her little kitchen, and I made it during the meeting last night.
I FaceTimed my parents and my family for Thanksgiving, and they showed me all the food they had. This totally beats every pie that we usually have. It's great.
To think that here we are so far away from home, but we can still have Thanksgiving.
I work here at the hotel, where the mission group is staying. One of the group members invited me to their clinic. They asked me if I know anyone who needs reading glasses. My family is without resources, and my grandma has problems reading. Immediately, I took her to the Quiet Hour Clinic, and now she is very happy with her glasses.
It was very hard the first 3 days, but then as more of the community worked together, we started making big progress.
Everybody seems to be in the same page. At times we even compete a little bit, you know, who can lay more blocks. But fact is that the walls were going up.
They're on their second layer over here. We're starting the first, so you can see the process.
I told them that I would beat them today. It's 3 against 1 here. I think I can do it.
The workers here are fun to work with. It's entertaining and it makes it fun. It's hot and a lot of hard work.
Am I burnt yet? Am I red? I think I'm red.
Do I have something in my eye here? Let me see.
Well, don't move.
Here. It came out. It was this.
Bob the Builder, yes I am.
We're making the rebar structures that go in all the joints. Right here is what they're for. And so they do all the joints and all the corners.
Here's Tito. He's not getting paid here at the job site. He's putting in his own hours volunteering, and he's working hard to get this church built.
Our hope is to finish by the end of the week. We have a large and growing population of youth here, and they don't know God. So the presence of a church here is really going to help them grow.
So far we got some rain today, but I think we're going to be on a schedule for Saturday.
To be honest, if they want to have a service here, I believe they will have a service here, even if it doesn't have a roof or anything.
So during the day on our mission trips, our team members are participating in medical clinics and construction projects, and those take care of the tangible needs of the community. But in the evening, we take care of their spiritual needs by providing children's programs and evangelistic meetings. Right inside the church behind me, which is in the dark right now, are our evangelistic meetings. The power went out, the grids aren't always reliable here in these foreign countries, but the preacher inside is continuing to preach the Word of God anyway.
Having the children scream, that was, I thought someone got hurt, but no, they were just really scared of the dark. I mean, it happens in America, but not like that.
The first night we got there, we had about 30, 35 kids, and we have grown to, as of last night, 72.
We doubled what we had. We were not prepared for that at all. It was crazy.
The ladies came running to us and they asked us for help.
They love the song. They really love the song. There's a language barrier for me, so I've been picking up what I can, and with sign language and body language, it's been going pretty good.
We've made some great connections with the kids. They all give us high fives at the end of class. Oh, I don't think I want to leave. Yeah, I'll feel bad.
It's gonna be angels!
My part is just doing the story. I like to bring a lot of energy and a lot of excitement.
Jesus wants you to have peace!
Try to bring the kids into the story and let them feel, when I'm excited about it, then they can buy into the fact that this is real.
I just wanna be free. My hope is for them to know Christ. Not know them just, well, he came and died on the cross. That's good to know, but I want them to know it in a deeper sense. The sense that he's always beside you, always with you no matter what, always trust in him. And that's what I really want them to know, because if they do that, I believe that their life will advance into something amazing.
What do you want to be?
I'm not preaching on this mission trip, but there's a little small group that meets out in the mountain in a very poor area.
One of the elders came up to Derek and I and said, hey, come visit us at our small group.
We were out there, participated in everything, and all of a sudden it's time for the sermon.
At that point, the head elder had come up to us and said, hey, follow us. So we got up and we followed them to the back, and they said, okay, are you ready to preach?
So I look at him and I'm like, wait, you want me to preach? And he's like, yeah. So, I mean, I just decided to say, I'm gonna go with it.
Derek decided to share a story about him backpacking and getting trapped in the snow and how he could relate that to prayer and to faith. We had some pictures on our phones, and I walked around and shared the pictures with them.
And the people loved it. They were so thankful to have someone from outside come and preach at their little group.
You could tell that there was praise, there was happiness. People were excited to be there, excited that we were there.
I've been alternating with Mark. Every other day we preach. At first, a little shy maybe. Through the week, we made friends, so we felt more at home.
I think it went good. I tried to make it more personal. I like Daniel no matter what, so it shows that the Bible is trustworthy.
The message is beautiful, and we are volunteers just to transfer a truth, so we feel great about that.
I just have made the appeal to all the friends that come doing this way, and we are glad by the movement of the Holy Spirit and how they respond to the call to accept Jesus and to become part of the church.
It's an emotional moment. At the same time, it's a reminder that it's not our work. So we take zero credit. All the credit goes to the Lord. Same thing in the construction.
They have very good programs with very motivational teachings for all kinds of people, especially for me, since these programs have helped me a lot spiritually this week. All the topics that the speaker has covered since the first day have been very motivational for my spiritual life. We are so very thankful that this group has come all the way from the United States to bring us this beautiful evangelistic program. We hope you can come back and do this program again, not only here, but throughout our country, and even around the whole world.
Inspired by these mission stories? Be a part of the story by joining us on a mission trip. Find out more and sign up now at qhministries.org or call us at 800-900-9021.
Dan Rather once interviewed Mother Teresa in Calcutta, India. He asked her, "What do you say to God when you pray?" She smiled and said, "I just listen." Well, he said, "If you just listen, then what does God say to you?" She smiled even brighter. "Oh," she said, "He just listens." I love that picture of prayer, just being in the unhurried, non-anxious presence of God. Jesus once said in John chapter 8, verse 47, "Anyone whose Father is God listens gladly to the words of God." Then he says, "Since you don't, it proves you aren't His children." My prayer is that this day may be one for you of unceasing prayer as you gladly listen to the Father. And as you listen to Him, I promise He will direct your path.
Want to hear more mission stories and have a behind-the-scenes look at our worldwide ministry? Follow us on social media. We're at QH Ministries on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And you can always watch more Missions Today at missionstoday.tv. All of our episodes are available on demand. Plus, you can see our 1-minute Missions Minutes and our 5-minute Missions Features. That's missionstoday.tv.
I'm here with Mitchell, who's from Washington State. Mitchell, what's the status of our construction project right now?
Right now, we're really close to finishing this. As you can see, all the bricks, all the cement is being poured. Next step after today, I think, will be the roof.
Now, I understand that you kind of have a unique story as to how you got here on this trip.
We had a teacher last year. Her friend was on the board of Quiet Hour, and she asked him to come to the school and give a demonstration. I wanted to go on a mission trip for a while.
Right.
I thought Quiet Hour would be great. And so I saved up some money, I got some sponsors. That's how I got here.
What would you say to someone who's wanting to go on a mission trip that's never been on one before?
I would say if you're shy and you don't think you can do it, I definitely say you can do it.
Once you figured out what your part was and you did that, everyone just kind of turned up every day and they knew what they were going to do, and that's what they did. And there was a great camaraderie on the team.
This guy is the man.
The man.
Because of his knowledge in construction, we were able to accomplish so much work.
Here at the construction site, we have locals that are from the church community and locals that are not from the church.
They're just here because they believe that this is going to help their community. It's going to clean it up a little bit. It's going to give mission, give drive.
With the workers here in the site, you connect. With some of them, you make instant friendship.
People have been asking me for my shoes, so at the end, I'm going to give them away to the people that did ask me for them, and the boots as well. They deserve it more than we do.
A lot of us Americans that are here now have been trying to learn the language with them. How do you say hamburger? Matia. And we laugh and we joke, and then we also try to say, hey, you know, where are you with Jesus?
A couple of them have actually gone to our meetings because we have talked to them about our meetings at night. What they see is our love and our compassion, our willingness to help them. And from seeing God through our team and us inviting them to church, they want to go to church. They want to get to know this God, this person that's so loving and caring.
In the craft that we've been doing, we noticed that there weren't enough crayons. And all the kids were trying to use one color and then they pass it off, or they fight over a color, and so that they could finish their craft.
So Jesse and I, we went into town, into Katui, and we actually bought crayons. So we bought a ton of crayons. We bought 15 boxes.
We just felt that they deserved it, they earned it, and looking at them, it felt like they've only used crayon maybe a couple times in their entire lives. And it just made me feel like we're so fortunate back home, and that they deserve that.
It's awesome to see the joy in the kids' faces when they got the crayons, because it's just really cool how they're happy. Hey. How happy they are just to get a crayon and be able to color a paper. When in the States, you take care of the kids, they want to watch a movie, they want to play the PS3. Here, all they need is a crayon and a piece of paper to color, and they're the happiest kids on earth.
Behind us in the church going on right now are actual baptisms that are coming from the ministry that we've done throughout this week, throughout building the church, throughout the children's ministry. This is like $1 million to us.
I've been working with this man at the construction site. They just got baptized, they're really happy, and they've been waiting to get married in the church that we just built.
Muy bien, se sienten muy bien, no sienten un gozo muy grande.
They have a great happiness to get baptized today and be official members. They've been going to the Central Church with Pastor Diaz, and they've been attending every night. So they are really excited about the whole program that we put together for them. Dude, it was awesome. Just seeing the reaction of the whole public and family and friends. They were crowding that baptistry like none other. I enjoyed seeing people that I've worked with all week and them telling me stories of how their life was converted through the church, and just seeing them get baptized was really cool.
He got baptized in 1977.
Y me debía 11 años después.
And I was out of the church for 11 years.
O sea, el arrepentimiento es un proceso.
You know that the repent is a process.
Y uno va por etapas.
In my case, was step by step. The series of meeting was the end, or maybe the beginning of a new life.
Eso me recordó ese momento.
It reminds me of the moment when I was baptized 23 years ago. I am very happy this afternoon to have the Quiet Hour Ministries team visit, because I feel that they have contributed to our spiritual development, and they have improved the health of many people with the medical clinics. And above all, they have contributed to spreading the gospel, as more than 40 people were baptized this week.
After the baptism, the pastor called us all to the front and thanked us. And, you know, we don't do this for the thanks. We do this because God has called us to be ministers, to help those who are less fortunate. But it really feels good to know that we've made a difference.
All right, we're about to just go on this bus, and we're going to head down to that work site where we helped build the church, and it's being dedicated today.
The secret here was working together. We're not many, but they're all hard workers. And they put their heart into what they were doing. That's how you can see all the walls. The fact that we can see all the walls up, even without the roof, is a great accomplishment. I am happy about it.
We went in there praying and asking God to strengthen our hands and to give us the wisdom of what to do. And God really blessed. I think the support of the local community, you know, who want the church to be there, the builders and the work that we've done, is going to give a lasting legacy to that community.
I just got through witnessing the dedication of this church. Many souls could be won right here in this church. You got a neighborhood that's watching. They're hearing. They see the love for each other. I think that many souls are going to be won right here in this church.
This is very special because we met a lot of people, and some of them are crying now because we are leaving. But I said, don't cry. We're going to see again when Jesus comes again.
With this being my first mission trip ever, I would highly recommend it to anyone out there that would want to be able to come and just gain the experience that we've gathered here. To see the blessings, to see the miracles is just something that you can't buy. It's something that you just need to take the time out of your life and go out there and just do it.
It's a life-changing experience. At home, we have it easy. We just go to church, we sit there through the sermon, and we go home. We go get our food, we're ready to eat, fill ourselves up, take a nap in the afternoon. Here, you work and work and work and work, but you do it for God, and you see the benefits. You reap what you sow.
Once everybody knows about Jesus Christ, you'll come. And so, if I can spread the word, like we're doing here, I have that feeling like he's coming sooner.
It makes you feel better than anything in life. Really, the best gift is being able to change a person's life and bring them closer to God.
There are people that save their money through the year to go to a mission trip. There are people that keep driving used cars versus new cars so they can have an extra money for the mission trip. There is a good reason behind it. People in other places of the world are nobody you care for until you meet them. Once you meet them, you see, you look at them in the eyes, you know, and you figure that you can make a difference. And that is enough for me to continue doing it.
By the end of this trip, our team met the physical, tangible needs of over 1,900 people in our medical clinics, witnessed to hundreds of children, and baptized 43 new believers as a result of our evangelistic meetings. We don't share these numbers to brag or anything, but to simply say praise God for the stories that each of these numbers represents. Come join us on a Quiet Hour mission trip and become part of the story. And join us next time on Missions Today. So we've got an awesome contest happening right now. You could be chosen to join us on an all expenses paid mission trip. So head over to qhministries.org/contest and write us as to why you should be chosen.